We're learning more about that alarming video of a UPS guy in distress from the extreme heat. He struggles to make it onto the front porch.
We've all noticed it. We've all felt it. It's hot, and it's only getting hotter. As we enter what the UN chief calls the era of global boiling, heat's impact on one group in particular is becoming increasingly apparent, and that is workers.
UPS drivers call these trucks the box, and there's a reason. They literally bake in the sun.
Drivers are demanding higher wages, protections against extreme heat, and the right to refuse unsafe deliveries.
Climate change is officially a labor issue. As temperatures soar, outdoor workers are bearing the brunt of extreme heat. According to a report by Public Citizen, the lowest paid 20% of workers suffer 5 times as many heat-related injuries as the highest paid 20% of workers. So what can be done? Welcome to the time of employee heat protections.
My name is Joseph Norwood. I'm a DOT instructor certified by the government to train all the guys. I'm also on the executive board of Local 572. Also, I'm one of the persons who negotiated the contract.
The Teamsters Union is the largest labor union in North America with over 1.4 million active members. They represent city workers, bus drivers, delivery drivers, freight truck drivers, and the list goes on. These drivers here are striking for pay disparities, and most notably, safety. Joseph is on the front lines of a workers' rights movement pushing for these protections.
We're just family people trying to make it in life. The problem is that sometimes companies bid contracts, whether it's with the city of Santa Cruz or other entities, and then they don't factor in that, these also are human beings. In other words, the bees make the honey. We encourage each other every day. We help each other every day. But our biggest focus is safety.
We'd rather be driving than striking, but we have to stand up. And if it takes us a while to do it, then that's where we'll be. We'll be here for a while.
The good news is that awareness of the issue is growing. The governments of India, Japan, Qatar, and the US have all recently put heat actions into place. And innovators are also paying closer attention, with this year's Extreme Heat Countermeasures exhibition in Tokyo specifically focused on solutions for workers. Among these solutions are personal cooling devices, a market that's expected to be worth $9 billion by 2033.
My name is Xiangjun Chen, and I'm a fourth-year PhD student. Actually, in the new quarter, I'm the 5th year. So my research area is about mainly about wearable devices.
Xiangjun is leading the lab team in creating a state-of-the-art thermoelectric cooling technology. In other words, basically personal wearable cooling clothing.
So this one actually has a hollow structure because we want the hot side and the cool side to be separated from each other. If we want to cool down the surface, we need this heater not only transfer the heat from this side to the other side, we also want the heat to dissipate into the air. And we can integrate lots of them together. So in this case, you may have for example, a vest.
For me, this is my first job that I've ever had to go on a strike. Mm-hmm. And what I will say is that nobody wanted the strike, but we needed it because we don't have a contract that supports the drivers.
So actually, it is possible to industrialize this work. If it can commercialize, it will make a big deal. Yeah. What you need to carry is only the power. As long as you have the power, and we design the circuit well with this soft device, and I think everybody can use it.
One day, this kind of cooling vest will be standard workwear. But cooling clothes and wearables are just the start. Beyond these incremental improvements, companies also need to be thinking about how to completely restructure work around extreme weather. This might mean shifting schedules to prevent people from working at the hottest times of day, training people to look out for signs of heat stress in their coworkers, and most importantly, coming up with a contingency plan for the growing number of days when it'll simply be too hot to work. With extreme heat threatening the lives of millions of laborers, the costs of not implementing these measures are far too great to be ignored.